Family, it's Alex yet again. Right, make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I mean, that's what families do, right? We back each other up. Let's do this. So, let me get straight into the topic of this conversation and the dialogue. The question I get posed is such an unusual question, but people nonetheless, I don't know where it comes from, but they still nonetheless ask me this, and it's, where does happiness live? And it's a great use of personification, and it can be quite baffling, but let me break it down. So I thought about this and I think, interesting, unusual, but interesting. So let me get straight into it. So happiness essentially is determined by partly by our neurotransmitters. So essentially, when we have a thought, our neurotransmitters work to either stimulate an action, to say, yeah, go ahead, go and do that action, whether it is to eat the cake or to get work done, or regardless of whether you think it's beneficial or not, it's to do something. Essentially, when you think of that, think of attack. And neurotransmitters also work to inhibit an impulse. So if your impulse is, oh yeah, let's get out, get drunk, take drugs and go crazy, and if you're healthy and in balance, then your neurotransmitters are working well, then it's going to inhibit that impulse and be like, no, let's just be calm, let's do the right thing, let's support our mind, our body, let's do the right things that support the quality of our lives, and let's not get dragged into silly sort of behavior and so on and so forth. So that's how neurotransmitters function. Now, you've got tons of neurotransmitters, over 100 neurotransmitters, and some of the most prevalent and common are transmitters such as dopamine, which is an exciter and inhibitor, for instance. You've got serotonin, which is a massive inhibitor, as well as GABA as well. And you've got things such as noradrenaline and a whole host of diverse neurotransmitters. And they have different types of functions, but mainly what they do together, if you combine them and they're all functioning really well within you, then you are less impulsive, you're calmer, you sleep better, you are more thoughtful, you do the right things, you have a higher self-esteem, you develop momentum, you develop discipline, you improve your mood, no emotional disorders or massively reduced. You just are far happier, far calmer, far more peaceful and grateful, and so on and so forth. So making sure that they function well is really, really important. Now, they can get knocked out of balance, these neurotransmitters, if we're like really stressed, or if we've been part of an accident, or we've been part of an injury, or we're ill and our immune systems aren't functioning. It will result in us not functioning and doing the right sort of things that we want to do. Okay, so this is where kind of happiness can derive, making sure we're in balance, because it will throw us out of our homeostasis, which is essentially our conditioned way of being, our automatic response to things when we're comfortable. So homeostasis is essentially being our comfort zone, the way we function well, the way we operate. Now, if we get knocked out of balance, we need mechanisms to bring us back, and that's sort of things like affirmations, meditation, exercise, having regular sleeping patterns, staying away from drama and stress, and doing the right sort of things, eating a quality diet full of antioxidants and flavonoids and things like green tea and dark chocolate and colourful fruits and vegetables and salads, and keeping hydrated and avoiding a high sugary diet and these sort of things, much of which we know. But it's really important for the balance within us and how good we feel. So that's essentially where happiness lives. So if you like the content I'm sharing with you, and you'd like to go further, then I'd like you to visit my website at www.alexgem.com. Simply click join PHS today, that's Power, Happiness and Success. It will give you access to my incredible course, and the bonuses will absolutely blow your mind, I'm telling you. So if you're happy, you want to know more, go for it. Now, let's come back to where we were, because I'm not quite finished with this topic. So where does happiness originate? Where does it live? And I'm here to tell you that it also lives within your unconscious. So your unconscious is really comprised of your programming, your habits. And a habit is a way of doing things, and your body does your habits, and your body enacts your unconscious drives and whatever it's been taught over time, even better than your mind. So you might be consciously thinking things like, I want to work hard on my business or at my job or in my career, but your body might have been conditioned to be self-loathing, having low energy, doing depressing things where you require a great deal of something quickly to change your state. So things such as, like I said earlier, illicit drugs, alcohol, high sugary diet to change your state, and so on and so forth. And if that's your conditioning, then your unconscious has conditioned you to essentially live within your comfort zone, inert, oppressed, not really expressing yourself, not being yourself, not maximizing your potential. So your brain might be thinking, I want to start this, but your unconscious is stronger than your conscious, your brain, because your brain is the language of your thoughts, and your emotions are the language of your body, essentially. So that's an interesting way of keeping that in mind and understanding how your mind and your body might not always be aligned. But you can work on changing your unconscious by working on things like meditation, sitting down, writing out your goals, having a purpose, learning new things, working on neuroplasticity. So essentially developing new skills, experiencing new things, gaining new skills. These sort of things contribute to rewiring your brain, so you can get rid of old habits that don't support you and create new ones that will take your life to the next level. So again, if you are happy with the material that I'm sharing with you, you want to know more, make sure you like this video firstly, and also move straight over to my website. I'll say it again, www.alexjem.com. Guys, click on that course. It is mind-blowing. It is a revolutionary stuff. These are things that you don't get to hear on a daily basis. You don't have people teaching you these insightful quality things in this particular avenue. Now's your chance. Take action, and you and your body deserve it.